Hello everyone, welcome to Jenna Knits. My name is Jenna and I like knitting. I will admit, I have not felt very inspired the last couple of months. I feel like I've been dealing with like life burnout and work burnout, and then that transferred into having just no energy or motivation at the end of the day to have that kind of like self-care moment of doing something that I love to do. And it is my birthday weekend, and I must admit, I have birthday blues a little bit. It's been a pretty rough week. It's been a pretty rough existence last couple of days. I'm mourning a lot of pieces of my life, and this upcoming week is going to be a tough one. A lot of things are finalized, and it's just a tricky time of life. So I decided last night that I need to start knitting again. And so this was like 8 o'clock last night. My hands are they're pretty sore right now because I'm a little rusty. But I decided I was going to knit something very colorful and very cute and make that like a birthday present to myself, just to kind of lift a dark cloud a little bit. And so I have made some coffee, and I decided I'm making a smoothie this morning. And these are the 2 yarns I will be using. I already started it. I'm about halfway through the yoke, so I made a lot of progress last night. I'm just using this creamy red heart. It's probably called ivory or something remotely close to that. And then this crazy rainbow wheel. This is one that was gifted to me. I wonder if I have one with I think it's right here still. What is this? This is fave cakes. I have 2 of them, so I'm excited to use up most of this one. I'm liking how it's turning out. It's just a top-down raglan t-shirt that I'm making. It's stripes. So I'm doing an ivory stripe and then a color stripe, and doing short sleeve because it's already a bazillion degrees where I live. I live in South Carolina. It can't make up its mind, guys. It's crazy. It's like one day this week it's supposed to be in the 30s when I leave for work in the middle of the night, pretty much. It's supposed to be in the 30s, but then by the afternoon it's going to be in the 80s. So the temp jumps are crazy. So I feel like this t-shirt is going to be perfect, just warm enough for the morning. And it's knit with a size 10 needle, so it's going to be nice and airy as well. So I feel like I'll be all right. I feel like I can survive in this. But I got through all of the pink last night in these first layers, and I wanted to knit until I got to a new color. And so I started in the yellows. And it's looking really, really good. I do need to get a bigger wire soon, but that's not an issue at the moment. But it is turning out really cute. I'm really excited about it. I've never worked stripes before, so that's been fun. I think the only time I've done stripes is when I did that Stephen West sock. That was like 5 years ago. So I'm trying to play with colors this year. That was my goal, and I haven't knit anything since I made that goal. So I think it's time that I get on it and start working on these projects that I've been wanting to do. This is a free pattern. I think it's called the Berry Tea. That sounds right. I found it on Pinterest. It's used with like kid silk and something else to help double. I'm just using 2 worsted yarns. I'm not playing with all that other stuff right now. All right, I'm gonna get dressed, and I will see you guys in a minute when I start knitting. Okay, so I just finished going live for the last hour. And it was pretty quiet this morning. I also didn't give a heads up to anybody that I was going to be going live. So it was pretty quiet, but it was nice. I feel like I was just going off on tangents. So when that video is posted, which will be before this one, go listen to all the nonsense I have to talk about. I am on row 21 of 32 as far as the yoke goes. I'm almost there. I only have a couple more increases left to do, so that is pretty exciting. I was a little bit nervous. Sorry, when you like have just talked for an hour straight and then you you go do something else. And now I feel like I've just introduced you guys into a conversation you weren't part of, and you're like in the middle of it. I have a lot of energy now because I've been chatting. My mom also just canceled today. She said she's not feeling well, so I will be in the body today. But I will also be going live again later this afternoon because now I don't really have a whole lot to do other than to go to my son's lacrosse. So it is only 9:15 in the morning. I got a lot of knitting to accomplish. At some point I'll meal prep and do all that other important adult things, but for now I'm going to knit. I could really figure out where I was going with that, but it was quiet. It was quiet this morning, so I got a lot off of my chest. That video is processing right now, so that'll be out pretty soon. But that's what I was gonna say. I was a little bit nervous because I felt like it was taking a really long time for the colors to ombre, and so I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of yellow stripes. And I feel like it's gonna be really yellow heavy on the top, which isn't a bad thing. It just isn't necessarily, I don't know. I feel like it's not ombreing the way I want it to, but it does look really cute. And give you guys a little progress update. I need to go get a new wire. But it is cute. I've got 2 pinks, 2 yellows. I have like one little strip of orange where it was like introducing the yellow. I probably have, oh my goodness, a lot more yellow left before it turns blue. But what is even happening in the world right now? I just lost my beanie around marker. That's why everything looks weird. I need to drink my smoothie because I only have, my coffee is very weak this morning, but for some reason it has got me feeling sporadic, or let's just say I'm feeling inspired. I'm excited about this project. But I was nervous there for a second, thinking it was just going to be too yellow heavy. But now looking at it, I think I'll have maybe 2 more rounds of yellow before it goes into this like aqua bluey shade, and then it goes light blue, and then it goes pink, and then it goes back to like the peachy color. So I think I'm gonna get through a lot of this cake. I've had these cakes for a while. My girlfriend gave them to me. I'm not sure why. I don't know why she didn't like them. I don't remember her reasoning, but they were probably just sitting with her too. But they've been sitting with me for a while, and so I'm really happy that I've picked it up. I'm happy that I'm knitting again. But I will be going live again this afternoon. I think I'm going to be trying to do that on my weekends, where I don't have my kids. I'll try to go like in the morning and then again in the afternoon, because it is a different crowd in the afternoon than it is in the morning. The morning's usually more quiet, but I just like knitting, and I love going live. I think going live is so much fun. Like if I could only go live on here and didn't have to also post videos, I would love that. Like if my kids, well, one of my kids does, but if my children, I'll say both of them, if they slept through the night, I would go live every night and hang out with you guys. But because one of them doesn't sleep, I don't want to go live and then have to be like, okay, bye. You know, it's just kind of awkward. But I'm going to sit here and get through this, and I'll give you guys a progress report when I am shifting colors to see where I'm at. But this looks so cute. I really do. I think this is going to be so pretty, and it's so fun. And I have so much yarn under here that I don't have plans for, that I can just make t-shirts. I also got that book for Christmas that has all the different colorwork patterns. So I can even do one that, what I really want for the new school year is to knit a t-shirt or a sweater that has the alphabet on it. And I have the pattern for the full alphabet, and I have the pattern for numbers. And I just feel like that would be super, super cute. For like first day of school kind of situation, do like apples in the alphabet. That would be adorable. But I have so much yarn under here, so if I like the way that this t-shirt fits, I honestly might just pump them out. Everybody needs a knit t-shirt. I have so many different fibers down here too that I am on an increase round. Ooh, girl, you don't want to mess up everything. Yeah, I have so many fibers down there too that I can make some different, yeah. I have a lot of thoughts. All right, guys, so I have been knitting for about 5 hours. So I was knitting and then I went live and was knitting, and then I knit for like 3 hours after I went live, which is just absolutely crazy. But I was in that flow state and I was like, wow, I am almost on the body. And then I got in the body and I was still in that flow state that I forgot to share. Hey, I'm in the body now. So hey, I'm in the body now. And I love this. Oh my God, it looks so good. So it's so cute, guys. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I realized where I've been messing up in all of my sweaters, which is great. So when I've been wondering why so many of my sweaters end up kind of crooked. Like crooked, where like, you know, the raglan doesn't end up right there on both sides. And I've been like, why does that keep happening to me? Well, I have been in such a clear headspace with this project that I actually took the time to figure that out. And it's just me not knowing and not learning, like not going to somebody to learn how to properly do blah, blah, blah. I just always accepted this as just a blemish, a little mistake that I just constantly do. But this long break of no knitting cleared up so many questions. And this is going to sound so stupid to the people that have been on here knitting for a bazillion years, okay? Like, bear with me, okay? I didn't realize, I'm almost embarrassed, but whatever, we're learning together. I didn't realize that when you divide for sleeves, okay, and then when you get to take them off and put them on the string, and you cast on X amount of stitches and then continue. So I was counting those cast on stitches as part of my body panel. Does that make sense? So if it says knit 25, because it's in the half, right? So like knit 25, and then take off 43 stitches, put them off to the side for your sleeve, and then cast on 4, and then knit 50. I was counting that 4 as part of my 50. And then I would always be like a little bit off on one side. And I just accepted that fate, that this is just how I knit. Because then it would be like count 50 and then cast on 4, and then I would be further away, and then I would count that 4 as part of my 43, and then it was always just off on one side. Like, why am I always crooked? And I just thought that that was just a me problem. Realizing it's not. It was. But I never took the time to actually pay attention to why it might be off. You don't count those as part of it. Those are fresh stitches. Anyways, this is a stunning piece of artwork, and it's going to be probably the best sweater I've ever made, because it matches on both sides. We're honest here, okay? We listen and we don't judge. I didn't know because I didn't get taught. I didn't learn. I just went in full speed, and now we know. Don't count the stitches that you cast on for your armpits. I am taking a break. I've been knitting since 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My son has lacrosse, so I'm about to head out here in a minute. Head out that way, go to lacrosse for an hour, and then I'll come back, grocery shop, do my things, come back, make dinner, begin again. And, you know, it just might be a night where I just need to restart Outlander again. That's just the thought I keep having. I've been knitting in silence, and nothing else is stimulating my brain in the screen world. So I think I just might need to restart Outlander for like the 40th time and have a really nice evening. But I am well on my way to having the body done by Tuesday. Sorry if that was loud. I don't know why I needed to do that right then. But I am already past the armpits right here. And it is beautiful. And it's cool. The way the cake is working out is a lot better than I thought. I'll probably have like 4 rounds of blue. So I've got this darker blue and it fades into a lighter blue, and then I'll get into pinks, and then it'll start all over again. So hopefully I'll end on the same color. I don't know, but I think I might use most of this cake because I have the sleeves to do too. And the way that that worked up is just so cute. I've never done stripes. So excited right now. This is my happy sweater, getting me out of my birthday blues, and it's gonna work. I honestly might just, it's a short week for me. I'm busy on Friday, it's a short week for me. Maybe I'll stay up a little late tonight. I don't have the kids in the morning. Maybe I'll stay up a little late tonight. Maybe I'll finish the body today. And then tomorrow I have sleeves, and then what? It can be blocked and worn on Wednesday? I don't know. This is giving me so many dopamine hits. I'm full of so much adrenaline. I'm so excited. Can you tell? All right, guys, it is now, it's now 9 o'clock at night. I have worked on this sweater maybe 7 hours today. Maybe. I'll give us 6 hours. Let's say, no, more than that. Okay, I'm going to say 7 hours today. Because I was gone for a little bit, and then I had dinner, and then my girlfriend came over, and had some really fun, cute things happen today before I show you like the closing of today's update. Tomorrow's my birthday. And one of my guilty pleasures is chocolate chips. My son calls them chocolate cookies. And it's something, I have this big jar, and it's always full in my fridge, always full of chocolate cookies. And my girlfriend went to Sam's Club and got me a 72-ounce bag of chocolate chips for my birthday, which I'm having a hard time today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm really struggling. Not with my birthday, just my birthday just is coming at a bad time in life. And so that was a hilarious delivery. It was like I was holding a newborn on my hip, this gigantic bag of chocolate chips. And then my other girlfriend, she got me, she DoorDashed me because I'm feeling very much like I want to be alone right now. And so we kind of rain checked dinner tonight. And so she DoorDashed me a big bouquet of flowers that are back there. They're beautiful. They're like really dark purple. There's a sunflower, lots of greens. It's gorgeous. That and some Olippops, which I've never tried before. And then a big piece of lemon cake that I'm about to tear into. So lots of little favorite goodies. I feel very special and very loved with my girlfriends. I'm very lucky to have people that care in my life. In moments where I just feel the opposite, moments where I'm struggling, it's great to have people that show up for you, I guess is what I'm trying to say, especially when I canceled on everybody today. I was like, guys, I just want to be home. And I went and saw my son and my daughter for a little bit, and my son had lacrosse. I did that, and it's just been a rough day. And apparently there's some big storm coming in tomorrow, so I don't even have to go to work on my birthday, which is awesome. So I get to spend the whole day with my kids, which is great. So I just want to share those fun little updates of the goodies that I received this afternoon that were a big surprise. I've been working my booty off on this sweater, guys, and it looks so good. I'm going to scooch it so that you can see just how beautiful it's turning out, okay? It's so pretty, and I can't wait to block it. I can't wait for it to get just a smidge softer. The lighting is really bad right now because it is 9 o'clock at night, but it's going into different shades. So I've got the peach, the yellow, there's a little strip of orange, there's this darker blue, and then it goes into this lighter blue. And then the next color that it's going to pop, like I'm creeping away from the light blue. And the next one's going to be this really bright pink, and then it'll go back into the peachy. So, yeah, it's looking so cute. So cute. I'm really excited about it. I'm glad that I made a colorful piece because it is making me quite happy knitting this up. I'm not going to lie. It is working, but I'll also say my hands hurt so bad. This is kind of this moment of this weekend is kind of reminding me last summer when I would go down to the water to the waterfront and sit at a coffee shop for like open to close essentially, and just knit and like I finished a dress for my daughter in a day, and I was just like hyper fixating on it to kind of like, I don't know, ease the pain of life in that phase. And knitting's very cathartic. It's very therapeutic for me, and so I feel like this is helping me grieve so many different areas of life and making this beautiful, I don't know, fun, colorful, happy sweater instead of doing a dreary one or not knitting at all. I could have spent the weekend on my phone. So, you know what I mean? But I am going to close up shop and go to bed. And I will let you guys know tomorrow the progress that I have made. It'll be another nighttime shot because I will be with my kids tomorrow. And so I won't be knitting during the day, but I'll try to sneak in, you know, hopefully finish off the light blue and the pink tomorrow. We're getting to where we're in like a try-on area here pretty soon. This size is just a little bit shorter than the sweater I'm wearing right now, but I want to wear this to work without any skin showing. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer so that it's appropriate for work and I can wear it and have it be fun this week. It is really soft. It feels really good. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be a good one. But I'm going to go and eat this cake, watch some more Poldark, and call it a night. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, whenever I'm done knitting. I'll let you guys know how it goes. It's my birthday. It's so early, guys, but my kids are going to be home soon. Work got canceled because there is like a crazy tornado storm coming through today. I don't know what that means. We don't get tornadoes here, but apparently we're going to get like 75-mile-per-hour winds. So it should be interesting afternoon. I'm just going to continue on my sweater. I think this is like the perfect little Easter sweater is what I was thinking about this morning. I was like, this is just an adorable little Easter egg. And I love it. One thing that's driving me absolutely crazy about it, though, is the only complaint I have is the amount of factory knots that I have found is like unacceptable. But it is Red Heart. It was cheap yarn, so I'm not going to complain too much. But still, it's like every 8 rounds I have a factory knot. It's like, what were you guys doing? There should be more than this. It was just like, it's like they took a bunch of scraps and just like knotted them all together. Weird. Anyways, see you guys later. Not going to be celebrating my birthday much today because of this storm, but I'm excited that I'll be home with my kids all day. That's a really great birthday present. Thank you, weather gods out there, for letting me have a skip day with my kids. Hey guys, not that much time has gone by, but it's been about a week and a half, okay? And it has been a roller coaster of a week and a half, but we're here. We're here and we're doing things. First of all, I haven't worn this sweater in ages. Okay, this is my anchor sweater by Petite Knit. Haven't worn it forever. Have no idea why. I found this in my closet and I was like, oh my God, I don't even know the last time I put this on. And now I would like to make another one. I forgot how nicely this fits. And yeah, so I might just make another one. That's where I'm at this morning. I literally just put it on. I was like, whoa.
I forgot how just beautiful this sweater is. Speaking of beautiful sweaters, I finished my t-shirts. My berry tee from Hobbi. It's a free pattern. I am so happy. I still have to weave in the ends and block it. But guys, it is so cute. Okay, ignore all my ends. It's so cute. And I don't want to mess with the mic, but it is so soft. It's so cute. And this is just with red heart, just whatever cream they have, just a cream red heart and a baby cake. And it is so pretty and so springy. And it's my little Easter shirt unintentionally. I started making this sweater because I was having a really hard time with just life things and everything was piling up. And I was like, I need something just color. I need something with color. I need something bright. I need something happy. I need something, feminine. I just needed to feel something. And so I went out of my comfort zone with this sweater. And I'm so happy that I did because it is so stinking cute. And the sleeves ended up matching, which makes me so excited because I was nervous. Like it would have been kind of like cute and quirky if they didn't match, but I think it's cute that it ended up matching. And I didn't reduce my needle size for the ribbing on the bottom or on the sleeve. And so the sleeve has like this little squish puff to it, which I think I will appreciate because I am a sweaty people. And I feel like that's going to make it a lot more loose and less like. With that being said, I also do think I am going to put a little bit of elastic in the collar, but it's cute. And the seam down the back looks really nice. Because I did just carry the yarn up. The seam on the inside looks nice and even. And because I carried it up, I don't have very many ends to weave in. So I am going to be blocking this today. I'm about to go live in a couple of minutes and just weave in the ends and hang out. Figure out what my next project's going to be. I don't know. It's not going to take me long to weave in the ends. So maybe before I go live, I need to cast on something new. But I do have some patterns that I just had printed from, they're not petite knit patterns. Are they petite knit patterns? They might be. So my brain might already be in a petite knit world. So I'm very confident that's a petite knit. It's not a knitting for olive, I know that. So it's probably petite knit. I might cast that on today. It's the key sweater and I don't know where my binder is. I'm going to find that first. That has all my patterns in it. But I'm so happy with the way this turned out. Again, this is a free pattern. It's a quick knit. It's size 8 and size 10 needles. If I had, I had the body done in 2 days. I was so lazy on the sleeves. The sleeves, it was a lot this last week. So I was just doing a couple rounds a night and just kind of taking my time with it. But really, the sleeves ended up being just this cream line, pink line, and the ribbing. And the brain capacity was a little low the last week. So, but it's done and I get to wear it to work this week, which is exciting because as I've said before, I'm a preschool teacher and this week's theme is spring. So this will be my little springy shirt and I'm pretty pumped about it. So I want to get this done today, 100% blocked, pinned. I don't have my kids today, so I might even, once I have it pinned where I want it, just hair dryer it so that I can put it on. But this is so cute. Construction-wise, it's the best I've done. My raglans are so nice and they're so even. I've always messed up my raglan stitches and I didn't realize that till this sweater when things connected, which is very exciting for future sweaters. I won't be lopsided anymore, but this will get done today. Something crazy and exciting that happened is I live in an area that has a lot of farms, I live in the Lowcountry, so it's different kind of farming down here, but it's strawberry season. And Nash and I went to a farm out on one of the islands yesterday and bought an insane amount of strawberries because I'm a canner. I love canning. I love canning season. It's my favorite season. And we bought 4 of these buckets of strawberries. And so I've been canning for the last 24 hours. And what I made was, let's see, which one are you? You're still hot. So I made one this morning and then I made one yesterday. But I made 8 half pints of strawberry jelly. And then I made 4 half pints of a chamomile strawberry jam, which is very rich. It took 24 hours for it to settle flavor-wise. And I'm really, really excited about that. And so today I will be making strawberry lemonade concentrate. I will be making some strawberry muffins. I'll be also saving some of the strawberries and just popping them in the freezer and then doing some of them just fresh throughout this week. And then if I feel motivated, I might go back again this coming weekend with my kids and snag some more buckets. It's a you pick. So we ended up picking, we picked 2 baskets ourselves, and then they had some already like pre-bucketed. And so I pre-picked buckets. And so when I was at checkout, I was like, I need more buckets. Do I pay for these now and then just get new buckets and go back out? Or how's this work? She's like, just snag 2 of those buckets and everything's good. So we ended up with 4 buckets. I think I want 6. So if they are still pumping out strawberries, which I think they will, there was so much. So I think they'll still be open next weekend for picking. I might take my kids and load up 2 more buckets and just make some more stuff. It was a very busy weekend. I went running yesterday. I'm part of a running club now. I meet every Saturday, and that's been really helping my mental health. Getting back into knitting has really helped my mental health, and just the fact that it is spring, it is canning season, it is fresh fruit season, it is all these things in the dirt that I love. I have cucamelon sprouts growing on my back porch. I'm like starting to feel a little bit more connected to life. And yeah, this past season wasn't even seasonal depression. It was literally just like a berry of just constant life hardship happening. But there's been some final things have happened. And so now we move on to the next chapter and just keep it going. I'm going to be starting a new sweater today. As I have said, I'm going to be finishing this one, starting a new sweater. I have more canning to do. I've got grocery shopping, meal prepping, all that stuff for the week. But also, like, I'm going to start knitting some more projects for my kids. My son will be in elementary school in the fall, and my daughter will be at school with me. And so, they're going to have some cool sweaters to wear. I also want to start getting kind of like my fall wardrobe started because I will be teaching full time in the fall, and I want some cool sweaters too. So now that the ball is rolling a little bit, I did kind of pause my candle business because it was not, it was slow for so long, and spending all of that money constantly without it coming in was kind of hitting a little too close. So I did have to pause that. But once I move out of this apartment, I am in the process of trying to buy a home. So once I move out of this apartment, hopefully in the next couple of months, I will be able to have my farm stand out front, and that I'll sell candles and canned goods and baked goods out front in my house. Once I have that going, my candles will come back, and then online sales will come back, all the good stuff. I still have a good stash, and during spring break, I'll go to markets and just kind of sell what I have. But yeah, candles have kind of gone to a pause. So if you do want a candle, there are still some in stock on my website, jennaknits.com. I do have also, this is just a quick life recap. I do have a commission project I think I talked about either on the live or in the last filmed bit. I have a commission project, so people are still ordering beanies from me, which is very cool. But for this one, I have to go and buy 4 different shades of yarn. So I do need to do a lobby hobby run, and the lobby of hobbies. I do have to do a run and try to find color match what he wants, because he wants it the vintage Mighty Ducks colors, which is like plum and teal, and they get silver and black are the colors. So I might get two like all 4 in lace weights and like double strand the like silver or the cream with purple, and then do like the teal and black together, double strand. I don't know, I'm still kind of playing with that idea. Or if I did a lace weight, I could just hold all 4. I mean, that could be nice and chunky and cute and make it all speckly. I don't know. I got to think about that still, because it's a lot of colors. 4 colors is a lot. But I feel like it could look really cool by the end of it. I'll think of something. But I think that's it for this video. I've got water boiling on the stove to start my strawberry lemonade concentrate. I'm going to go live in a couple of minutes and weave in these ends and just say hi. I do try to go live every other weekend. When I don't have my kids on Sundays, it's usually like later morning I try to go live and just be like your virtual knitting buddy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else right now going on. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. This is something that I would love to be doing full time. Just doing my craft and showing you guys my goodies and all the things that I have going on. It's really fun for me. I love baking. I love being in the kitchen. I don't know. It's something I've always enjoyed doing. So the more I can share with you, the better it is. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. I hope you guys like my sweater. Check out the pattern. It was so easy. So easy. And if you've been in a creative rut, this pattern was so refreshing because it was a chunky knit. And it's a stash buster. Like, it's stripes. Get rid of all your scraps. Like, I don't know. It was so easy. Or get rid of the yarn that has been sitting there for years, like this one. What's funny is I still have a good chunk of that cake left, and I have a whole other cake of the same thing my girlfriend gave me. So I have a lot of this yarn, but I think that this is a good start. I think it's very cute, very sweet. And it's exactly what I was looking for. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends that are crafty, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.